one stage to go at the Tour de France, heading into the final stage, 21. All the riders so excited to finally get to Paris, running on fumes. I feel like I'm running on fumes also, but one final mental performance topic and takeaway I want to bring in, especially for this final stage, is the importance and application of this pre-race routine. And this is something very fundamental that all of these riders have been using and executing this entire race. Pro cycling, the Tour de France stage racing is awesome for this because you do the same thing, go race your bike every day. So you get really honed in and familiar with this repeatable, predictable pre-race routine and process. And this is going to be as important as ever for this final stage. Yes, the GC has decided the sprint jersey, the KOM, but this is still live racing out there. And these guys got a crazy transfer tonight going up to Paris. They also have a crazy day tomorrow with the change of the stage due to wildfires. They're going to be signing on in one place, getting in the bus, going to start in Paris, and that is going to upend their usual norm of how they roll into the stage. But it's live racing out there, and it's, from my experience at the Tour de France, stage 21 is still a hard-fought race, and there's still suffering to be had. So it's going to be really important for all these riders to not let go of all the aspects of their pre-race routine. So still go through all the steps. They're still going to have their race meeting. They're still going to put some food in their pockets. They're still going to pin their numbers on their jerseys. They're still going to listen to their music in the bus, talk to their teammates, and then finally, take a moment individually to get their head right and to go out there. And yes, the early kilometers likely will be a little more relaxed, but heading into those final circuits over the Montmartre climb, racing will be full on. And it's important to be switched on and ready. And it all starts with that routine, how you move from that moment you wake up all the way to the moment the race starts. And for me, this is something that really evolved during my racing career and Tour de France career, but it was best done when it was really deliberate and intentful. I would have a schedule for myself. The team would also have a schedule for all of us, but I would make my own schedule every day for what I needed to do and when. And regardless of what distractions arose or what changes happened, such as the transfer from sign-on into Paris for the start tomorrow, it was always really comforting and really powerful and helpful to have that written out, deliberate routine, sort of hour by hour, minute by minute, that I could reference back to and say, whoa, I got a little lost. I kind of lost track there, but what time is it now? Where am I at? Back to my routine and right locked in there. So we can all do this, whether it's a presentation we're giving, a test we're taking. We can practice a repeatable and predictable routine that also evolves over time. The same routine that worked for me in my first Tour de France definitely did not work for me in my final Tour de France. So I think it's important that we evolve this and work through this over time and then gain some familiarity. So start with this pre-race routine, even in practice and training, build it in, hone it in, write it down, journal it, reflect on what works, what doesn't, and then evolve it. By this time, stage 21, all these riders in the Tour de France, they got their routine nailed, and it's just one more day to execute it. I'm going to be doing the same in the studio tomorrow, even though it's a little later start. It is the final day. I'm excited to go home. I got to lock back in, commit to my usual pre-race routine and process. That's showing up to the studio, having our meeting, doing the makeup, doing the wardrobe, looking at my notes, looking at our studio pre-race show rundown, doing my little bit of research, and then finally having a couple quiet moments to myself and checking in and making sure I'm ready to go. So I encourage you all to experiment, explore, and evolve your own pre-race, pre-competition routine. Make it repeatable and predictable and make it yours. All right. Thanks for everything this tour and following along. We'll do more next time.